painting, and the work of my hands, in which I take pride. Number 5. Ki karov alecha hadavar me'od beficha uvilvavcha la'asoto. It is within your close reach to follow the Torah in speech, feeling, and deed. Number 6. V'hini Hashem nitzav alav umlo kol ha'aretz kivodo umabit olav uvochen kleyot voliv im ovdo kala oy. God stands over you, and the whole earth is full of His glory. He searches your mind and heart to see if you are serving Him as fitting. Number 7. Bereshis bara Elohim et hashamayim vehi ha'aretz. The first verse in the entire Torah reads, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Number 8. Veshinantam levonecha vedibalta bam b'shivtecha bevetecha uvilechtecha v'derech uveshachbecha uvechumecha. And you shall teach the Torah to your children, and you should speak about it in when you are home and when you travel, before you lie down to sleep and when you wake up. Number 8. Yagati velo matzati al ta'amin. Lo yagati umatzati al ta'amin. Yagati umatzati. If someone says, "I have worked hard and I have not been successful," don't believe them. If someone says, "I have not worked hard and I have been successful," don't believe them. If someone says, "I have worked hard and I have been successful," believe them. Number 10. Ve'ahavta l'reach acha kumocha. Rabbi Akiva omer ze klal gadol b'Torah. Rabbi Akiva says to love your fellow as yourself is a great basic principle of the Torah. Number 11. V'zeh kol ha'adam v'tachlit bli ata ubli az kol ha'olomot Elohim v'tachtonim lehigyat ladiro zo v'tachtonim. The purpose of the creation of every Jew and of all the worlds is to make a dwelling place for God in the world. Number 12. Yismach Yisrael be'oso perush shekal mishehu mizora Yisrael yesh lo lismoch bismachat Hashem asher sas vasoymeach v'derota v'tachtonim. The Jews should rejoice in their Maker. Every Jew should share in God's joy, who rejoices and is happy in his dwelling place in this world. I would now like to explain the last verse I just read. The Jews should rejoice in their Maker. Every Jew should share in God's joy, who rejoices and is happy in his dwelling place in this world. I learned about 2 people that brought that message really well. Nachum Ish Gamzu and Rabbi Akiva were both men of faith and believed anything that happened to them was for the good. Nachum Ish Gamzu used to say, Gamzu Latov. This too is for the good. Rabbi Akiva would say, Kol man David Rachmana Latav Aviv. Meant all the merciful one does, he does for himself, for the good, in Aramaic. Rabbi Nachum was once sent to Rome to try to persuade the Roman emperor to be more kind to the Jews. He was carrying with him a precious box filled with gold and diamonds as a gift for the emperor. On the way, he stopped at an inn, where he stayed for the night. On the following morning, he continued his journey, not knowing that the innkeeper had stolen the precious things from the box and filled it with sand and soil. When Rabbi Nachum finally reached Rome and presented himself to the emperor, he handed the box to the emperor. On opening the box, he was furious with what he had found. Thinking that the Jews wanted to mock him, Nachum was thrown into prison. However, he was not dismayed and said as usual, Gamzu Latov. This is also for the good. At his trial, one of the advisors of the emperor said that the Jews would certainly not have dared to mock the emperor. He suggested that maybe it is not ordinary soil. He knew that in times of Abraham, God turned the soil into deadly arrows, which caused Abraham to win over the mighty kings. Maybe this soil is of the same kind. The emperor, who was at war for some time and could not defeat his enemy, ordered this sand and soil to be used. And sure enough, the enemy was defeated. Nahum was freed from prison and given many gifts. Rabbi Akiva also had a narrow escape from death, but in a different way. He was on his way to the city when the sun set and he had to take shelter in the woods. It was dark night. He lit the only candle he had. He also had a cock with him to wake him early in the morning, and a donkey on which he rode. Now a strong wind blew out his candle, and he remained in darkness. The next moment the cock was snatched by an animal of prey, and a similar fate befell his donkey. Each time Rabbi Akiva said, "All the merciful one does is for the good." In the morning, when Rabbi Akiva arrived in the city, he learned that a band of vicious robbers had passed through the forest and attacked the city. Had they known this presence, he would have suffered in their hands. So it was good that the candle blew out, and the cock was not there to crow, nor the donkey to bray. These stories are to remind us that everything God does is for the good, whether we see the good or not. In front of me, I have 6 candles. I am going to call up some of the people that are very close and dear to me to come up and give me a blessing in honor of my baptism. Number 1. I'd like to call upon my mom, who in her motherly ways helps me solve all of my dilemmas.
I didn't make a speech. I'm not ready, and I'm not a public speaker. I'm getting nervous. I know I talk a lot, but not publicly. All I want to say is, I wish your dreams will come true. Anything you put yourself to, you'll go for it with full power. Don't give up till you get what you want. I got what I want. I didn't give up, even though people say, don't do it. And so that's what I wish for you. The dream will come true. And just work for it. There was one of the blessings that she said about if you work out and hard and you didn't succeed, don't believe. And if you succeed but you didn't work out, don't believe. But if you worked out and succeed, you believe. That's the one I followed. So. Yeah. So I hope all my friends and Shai's friends and family will believe the same way that I do.
Thank you so much. Second, I'd like to call upon Sapta. You have taught me so much over the years.
Okay, I also didn't prepare a speech, but I don't know if all of you know, but Shai's name, Shai is a Hebrew word, and it means a gift. And Shai really is a gift. From a little tiny baby, she has been so good and calm and kind and sweet. And she has carried this on until, I hope, for all of her life. And I've had so much pleasure teaching her various little things, whether it's knitting or sewing or making cakes or doing all sorts of dumb things that we like to do. And I wish you, Shai, that all your dreams do come true, which I'm sure they will. She, whatever she tries to do, she achieves, and she puts her whole heart into it. She started working at the restaurant, and she's one of our best bosses that we've ever had, even though she's much younger than all of them. And every day is a joy to be with Shai.
Thank you so much, Santa. I would now like to call upon Sapta Estes, who came with Saba all the way from Israel to celebrate with us.
I'm Sapta from Israel. I will in Hebrew because my English is not so good, but I gave it a translation of מזל טוב לשי יקרה ולהורים הנרגשים. היום חוגגים לו 12 שנים לסיבת הבת. ומסתכלים אחורה רואים איך שהזמן עבר מהר. לא יאומן והנה הפכת לנערה חמודה ויפת מראה וחכמה ומסיעה. עד הנכדה הבכורה שלנו, ובמשך היום והודיע לנו עד התאר, שנולדה לו ולאמא אליה בת שקראו לה שי, שפירושו מתנה. כמה ששמחנו, ואת כמובן היית לנו מתנה גדולה ונהדרת, והפכת אותנו לראשונה לסבתא וסבא בגאווה גדולה. אנחנו לא יכולנו לראות ביום שקיבלנו תמונות ושמחנו לפני הסיפורים ששמענו, איך שגדלת ואיך שהיינו מאוד גאים בה. אנחנו השתדלנו להגיע כל שנה לביקור ביום הולדתך. כל תמונה שלך הייתה מוצאת בכל מפעל נתחים בקיבוץ, ועבדנו סבא ואני, והיינו מחכים שיאשרו לנו שאת הילדה הכי יפה בעולם, כל כך זריזה וחכמה, ועד היום את מוכיחה לנו עד כמה את מצטיינת בלימודים, כמובן במשחק בתיאטרון, ואת מציגה ומשחקת בהצגות שנחשבות מאוד. ביום מרגש זה ברצוננו לאחל לך שתמיד תדעי להבחין בין טוב לרע. תבחרי את הדבר הנכון, תכבדי את אבא ואמא שגידלו אותך והפכו אותך למה שאת, עם כל הרגישות והאהבה. לנו קצת חבל שאנחנו כל כך רחוקים, ואיננו יכולים ללוות אותך יותר, להעניק לך יותר מזמננו, אך בבוא היום נשמח לספר לך על השורשים שלך, על המשפחה ובכלל על ישראל. אפשר גם קצת על קיבוץ יפתח, ששוכן ליד גבול הלבנון. אנו עוטפים אותך באהבה רבה, נמשיך לעקוב אחרייך בשמחה ובהתרגשות, והרבה הצלחה בעתיד. אוהבים אותך, סבא אריה וסבתא אסתר.
Hi guys, I'm going to translate what Sapta Esty was just saying for Shai so everybody can hear it. Mazal tov to dear Shai and your excited parents. Today you're celebrating your 12th birthday and your bat mitzvah party. When you look back, it seems that time has passed so unbelievably fast, and you've now become a pretty and intelligent young woman. You're our first grandchild, and we won't forget the day that Abba let us know that Ian, Ima, and Gila had been blessed with a daughter called Shai. Shai means a gift, and we were so happy to receive this wonderful gift, which for the first time made us very adoring grandparents. Even though we weren't able to see you every day, we received photos and stories of how you were growing and progressing, and we were very proud of you and endeavored to visit you each year on your birthday. Every photograph we received of you passed through the whole of the Netafim plant, where both Saba and I worked, and we always received confirmation from our friends that you were the prettiest girl in the world. You were always so bright, and we saw how you excelled in your studies, and of course in the theater, where you took part in those well-known plays, which I'm sure everyone in the room has seen. On this exciting day, we wish you that you will always be able to distinguish between good and bad, to respect Abba and Ima, mom and dad, who brought you up to be a caring, loving person. It's a shame that because of the physical distance, we weren't able to spend more time with you. But when the time is appropriate, we would like to tell you about our family roots, about Israel, and perhaps even about Kibbutz Yitzhak, which sits on the northern border of Lebanon, which is where it comes from. We envelop you with our love and will continue to follow you in joy and enthusiasm and wish you every success in the future. With love,